be sharing with you nine, not one, not four, not seven, but nine YouTube settings that you need to turn on now if you want to maximize your YouTube growth. Now, just in case you don't know me, I've got 3 monetized YouTube channels with over 27,000 subscribers cut across those 3 channels. So I do know what I'm talking about because I've been on YouTube for over 7 years. That's it. Now, before we go into my YouTube studio, it will be awesome for you to give me a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss out on all the goodies I have for you. So now, let's get into my YouTube studio on the web. I will be showing you these 9 very easy settings you need to turn on inside of your YouTube channel, or else you will not be maximizing your YouTube growth. So starting point is that we need to come all the way to the bottom. You know I love to show you with the phone view. You can do this with your laptop, obviously, but I love to use my phone. So if you are there and you're a phone lover, right, go ahead and just say, yes, I love using my phone inside of the comments. So starting point is that we're going to click on this settings thingy that we can see here. Click on that. It's going to bring up a whole lot of menu, right, that we need to get these things turned on. Look, don't take this for granted, right? You need to watch every single step. Make sure all of these things are ticked right inside of your YouTube account. Now we will start with this very first one that says channel. Now why are we doing that? We want to set our channel right. Now look at this. Now for most people, these portions are left out. Now definitely we want to talk about the channel tags, but I also want to start by talking about your location. Some people feel like they have to lie or fake their location because they're trying to target, first world or maybe, high ticket countries that can pay them more. You don't need to bother about that because if you don't put your proper country of residence, you will not be able to get all the information you need concerning your YouTube AdSense processing. Okay, so please make sure that you choose your proper location. I'm in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, and that's why I've selected Nigeria. But more importantly, which is the very first thing, is channel tags. Now, this is something that you need to do because it's going to give YouTube information about your channel, just in case you're just getting started, right? Yeah, just like this particular channel you're watching, just in case you don't know, I have 3 monetized YouTube channels, right, that have over 27,000 subscribers across the 3. And I have been doing YouTube for years, so I know what I'm talking about. But I opened this YouTube channel to share my experiences with you guys. So it's a fairly new YouTube channel. So you need to be able to put in your channel tags to tell YouTube what you're about. Now, just in case you don't know what tags are, these are like your, keywords that describe what your niche is about and giving YouTube more information about what your niche is about. Now, just in case you don't know how to go about this, we can do this, with a tool called Rapid Tags. You can just go over, let's open another tab and just type in Rapid Tags. You can even see it's already there, Rapid Tags, and you go over to Rapid. It's a free tool, the free resource that you can use to generate tags, and that can help you. So if, for instance, you just click on that, if you're maybe in the health niche, you can say health and fitness. So you can put in health and fitness, right? And that would at least just to define what you're all about. So let's click on that and let's see what it will give us. You can see health and fitness, Sunny Health, fit. You can see it has a lot of things. You can just come over here and copy the tags. Once you click on that, you come over to where we just showed us here, and then you paste it in. That's all you just need to do, and then you now click on save. But I already have my tags here, so you need to make sure that your channel tags are already in place. Turn this point on, right? Go ahead and do that. Make sure that you have keyword related tags that will help give YouTube information about your channel. So once you've put in your tags, as you can see here,
the next thing is that you click on the next portion that we have here, which is called advanced settings. You can see we have three tabs there. We have basic info, we have advanced settings, and we have feature eligibility. We're going to touch on all of those three things, which is very important that all of these things are turned on. So once you put in your channel tags, you click on the middle one. This is just more about selecting your audience. That's the major thing you're going to be doing here. Just come here and make sure it's a default no. Set this channel to not made for kids. Make sure that you pick that. Now, if you do not pick that as your channel customization, you will find that every time you would have to be choosing whether it is made for kids or not made for kids. So it's important that you come here and select that, right? That's the only thing I will tell you to do there. Now, the next thing is feature eligibility. You want to make sure that every part of this is green. Like you can see here, this is green. You want to be sure that you are what? Enabled, fully enabled, as you can see here. What is that? First of all, the standard features, you want to make sure it's enabled. Everybody who has a YouTube account already has this as green. But just in case when you come here, you find out that you only have one part green, you have to make sure that all these intermediate features and the advanced features are green. So what does the intermediate feature, involve? What it means is that, let me just click on the drop down arrow. You have to get your phone verified. Very, very important. Or you just have to do that. If it's not verified, it will have a tab for you to click on for you to verify it. Go ahead and verify your phone number, because this is the way YouTube can actually know you're a human being and not a bot. Once you have it verified, just click that back up. Then, of course, the final part, which is the advanced features. This is the one that kind of verifies your identity. You'll have to either use what I call a video verification, a valid ID, or channel history. With time, if you're posting regularly, you wouldn't need to do that. I didn't have to do this because I was posting regularly, so it already used my channel history to ensure that I have all these features green. Now, once you do that, you have ticked a very major part. So let's get back into the next thing that we need to do is upload defaults. Now, why are we doing upload defaults? To save yourself time. Now, this is important that you just templatize this. Is there anything like that? Anyways, you can see here that there are different portions here. We have the basic info, which has your title in, which has your description and your visibility. So we're going to talk about those three very, very importantly. Now, you can leave out the title, because it changes from time to time. But you can also make this description a template, in the sense that you can put in your call to action. Like I always tell you, have a call to action. Tell the people what you want them to do. You want them to subscribe, write it there. You want them to watch your videos, put it there. Like I have this customized YouTube, link, this customized WhatsApp link here that gets into my DM. I created that. Now, if you want a video where you want me to teach you how to create a customized WhatsApp link, let me know in the comments, and then I would create that video for you. So this is just a customized WhatsApp link that takes people into my DM to request for my free and paid resources. Apart from that, let me make this smaller. Apart from that, I also have links to my playlists. You want to have that so that people can binge watch your content. You want them to binge watch it, and then also have your hashtags. These are like the constants, okay? Very, very important. You want to make sure that you have that as the constant. You can always add other things depending on what's going on in the video, Then the next thing is your visibility, I would say choose unlisted. You can have private if you want. Well, if you look at it, it has public, private, unlisted. I will just select unlisted for that very, very important part. So that is the second part that you need to make sure you deal with, and make sure you turn all of these things on, enable them, make sure that they are working well. Let's go to the third part. So right now, I'm in one of my videos, that I'm yet to fully publish because it's actually scheduled. And I want to show you certain things that you need to make sure you turn on. And one of those things is quite controversial, right? It's called publish to subscription feed. Now, for you to get that, you have to come to show more. Go all the way down, and you can see we have what we call show more here, and then it will show us more about this video. So now I'm going to slide down because I have not published this video. It's in scheduled, so that means I can actually change its setting as I wish, right? So I'm going to slide down to where it says publish to subscription feed. Can you see this part here? Can you see that we have publish to subscription feed and notify subscribers? Now, it's currently ticked because I want my subscribers to be informed, to be notified. But in what situations do you untick this? Because if I untick this, that means if this video goes live, right, my subscribers will not be notified. So there are different situations where you should turn this on or turn it off. Let's start with the one where you need to turn it on. If you're a new if you're a new YouTuber and you're just gathering subscribers, you want all your subscribers to hear from you. So you definitely want to turn it on. Now, but the thing is, if you got those subscribers from sub to sub, they're not interested in your content. So if you publish to subscription feed and they get your notification and they don't watch your videos, you're in trouble because YouTube will not further push your videos out. So it's a catch 22. Make sure that you got your subscribers in the right way. Okay. So I would always keep this on, but let's assume you actually want to try out another niche, right? Maybe you want to switch your niche. You are a bit established. Maybe you have like an audience and you want to switch your niche, but you're not sure how your subscribers will take it. Now, you need to turn this off if you want to test out some different niches and you don't want YouTube to publish them, so that it will be like YouTube looking for new audiences for you. So you can see that there are different reasons why you should turn it on and should turn it off. So I hope you've been able to learn that. But for me, I leave that already ticked. Now, because if this is something you cannot change after you have uploaded your video or after your video has gone live, it has to still be either in unlisted format or private format before it goes live for you to change this, right? So that's it. Very, very important, right? Let's go on to the next thing. Now, take a good look at short remixing. Now, this is another one where people are quite controversial about. Some people feel, wow, this is good. You say exposure for their videos when people can just go and just take your videos and remix it into a short. Well, some people say, no, they're actually stealing my content. So it depends on you. Do you want to get some free exposure? Because you see, once someone has, remixed your video into a short, it will still give credit to you that it was from your video. So that means that they are kind of like, advertising your channel, right? So it's up to you. What do you want, right? I leave that because I feel, well, there's no problem about it. Let people take it and remix it. They'll still give credit to me. That's fine. But some people feel, no, they don't want to. It's really up to you. So I leave it on. The next one, which is also very important, that gives YouTube, the direction of what your channel is about, is category. Now, you can decide to make this your own. You can choose what you want. And if you look at this drop down arrow, there are quite a number of these, right? You have to choose the one that fits. Like, of course, not gaming, of course. I chose how to. Where is it again? How to and style, right? Because I'm talking about YouTube education, which is how to, right? Which is kind of is education, or is how to. And I'm also talking about life inspiration. So that's why I chose how to and style. You can actually go with education too. It's another thing you can choose. I can decide to change this. It depends. How to education are still very similar. So I can decide to leave this as education for this one. And then all you just have to do, as you always have to do, right, is to come to this top, right, and click on save. You want to make sure that for every video, you have these settings turned on. Very, very important. Now, don't forget, this is number 5. We are going to 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, these ones are also very important and they are game changers. Let's get into the 6th one. Now, the sixth setting that we need to turn on has to do with customization. It's very, very important that you turn on your customization. And this magic wand thingy that's here is what we are going to click on. You can see it brings us to the customization, the internal customization of your channel. And this is where you put in your profile picture, you put in the your YouTube banner, all of this stuff. I mean, if you really want to know how to do this, I have a video on that and how to put all of this up. I'll try and put that at the end. It's going to be in my YouTube tips playlist. You can learn how to do all of this free of charge with that, right? You have to do everything here, but the one that's important to me is what I call, let me just enlarge this for you to see, what I call the home tab. The home tab is really key, very, very important, because a lot of people don't understand the importance of having a home tab, and you need to turn this on. It has a toggle button, as you can see here. Look at this. Can you see this toggle button? If I just toggle it off, you can see it hides everything. Can you see it has grayed it out? But I want to leave it toggled on, right? So because I need it to show, yeah, this particular portion of all my videos, what I have to offer, and all of these things. So the first step is that you need to turn on your home tab. Go and make sure you do that. Now, if you don't turn on your home tab, it's what makes people get to people's channel and find out that they don't have any videos, because when you take them to the home, there is no video there. You don't want that to happen to you. Make sure you turn on your home tab. Now, closely related to that is your channel trailer, as you can see here. Now, this channel trailer is for people who are coming back, who probably have not subscribed and they just want to just see what kind of content you have, right? You can decide to put your best performing video there, like the one I had there earlier. I had a video that was like my best performing video about how much YouTube paid me for 1,000 subscribers. I just recently changed it because I just created this in short tutorial and I wanted people to gain a lot of value from this, right? So that's why I put it there. So it can be, something of impact, can be something that has a lot of views that you want people to see. So that is your channel trailer. That's another thing you need to turn on. How do you do this? All you just have to do is come here. When you tap on it, you can actually change the video or remove the video, right? If you haven't added that, it will give you an option to choose a video. So you can change this video from time to time. Just refresh the page, right? You want people, right, to be able to come here and see what you have to offer. It could be your introduction video, it could be your best performing video, it could be a video of impact like I put this tutorial here. Now the next one you need to turn on, which you need to listen up, this is very important. This is the section of for you. Now a lot of people have different opinions about this, but let's click on more settings to go straight inside it. Now you can see I toggled on, normally it would have toggled on all of these for all your video types, but the part that I want you to take note of is this portion here that says recency. Do you want YouTube to show all your content, or you want YouTube to show only the recent content only? Some people will say, no, just show the recent content, not the old content. No, I prefer it to be all content. Why? You want people to be recommended different parts of your content. It might be the recent one, it might be the middle term one, it might be the long term one. Anyone, let YouTube do its job. Just choose all content. Now, if you choose recent content, it's going to be content you've posted in the last 12 months. Of course, if you're a new channel and you haven't even reached 6 months, of course, it doesn't really matter. You can choose, recent content or whatever. But I just feel, just go ahead. One day you will get beyond 1 year and you don't want all those videos to be cut off, right? So just click on all content. I hope you are getting value from this. If you are, go ahead and give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. We're going to look at our very ninth setting. Are you ready for this? Let's get into it. Now, for our very ninth setting is to always add end screens. I cannot emphasize this too much because you see, end screens are another way for YouTube to push your content to your viewers. So when you click on end screens, right, it brings you in here. You can pick any of, like as you can see right now, I've already selected an end screen for this. Let me pick another video that doesn't have an end screen. Okay, So here's a video that doesn't have any end screen. So I'll click on end screen, right? And now what I'm going to do is it just gives you an opportunity to choose from any of these formats. I have already picked this one before, so it has already registered that. Sometimes it may just pick, a video and a subscribe. It really depends on you. Some people feel, oh, just put a video there or just put a subscribe there. But I just give people the opportunity to have three options to choose something. At least they'll choose one. Either they'll subscribe, either they'll watch a video that has been, offered them, or they'll click on my playlist and get to know more about me. So this is a very final and last one that I want to share with you that is really, really key. Let me click on that. Yeah, as you can see, this is just very simple, easy settings that if you turn on now, you will begin to see traction on your videos. Yes. Now, of course, we have to realize that Rome was not built in a day, right? So we are doing what we need to do, putting in the work, and we are going to get there by God's grace.